bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. Esta familia bola de chismosos, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, echan de todo, sale hasta lodo, saca el fabuloso. Y vamos a sacar la mugre, vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... Si hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana, sana. Y hay crítica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira, aquí ni santas... ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
We're coming at you. You from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Nets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. And, of course, Rajon Rondo. He is proudly wearing the Brooklyn Nets colors for the first time.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Now here's Durant. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks. Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is George. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. On offense, here are the Magic. Shots good by Durant.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's been a quick start for Orlando. 4-point game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And he comes up with the deuce.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Nowitzki makes it off the glass. Nowitzki's got 5.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Here's Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now Parker. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now Durant. Paul George missing from long range. Drills it from outside.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Pass to Redick. Back to Rondo. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Bosh trying to free himself up. Rondo, good. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now Parker, following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws foul.
Nets trailed by 12. Here's Christie. It's tipped. They recover it. Shots good by Bosh. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Durant just inside the line. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's the screen. Pass to George. It's tipped. Driving to the basket. And it's George finishing it off.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. It's devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
4 seconds left. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Parker drives in, and it's sent back by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Nobody near Parker. And it's Orlando with another. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Pass to Jones. Back to Parker. Screen by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And able to get it done once again in close. Just one of the ultimate finishers at the rim.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Pass to Nowitzki. Good on the triple. Nowitzki's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Outside, Jones. Over Smith. Orlando getting another chance here. Stevenson outside. Pass to Thibault. 3-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Thibault got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Outside, Jones. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Looking ahead to their next one, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
On the wing, Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Offensive rebound. Here's Nowitzki. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What a savvy move by Nowitzki, knowing the defense has to respect his jump shot, which is lethal. He gets them to bite on the pump fake.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Magic leading by 17. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Outside DeRozan. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Plays it up and banks it in. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Orlando. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Durant. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Durant's got 26.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Poked loose. DeRozan for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Slam dunk city, Paul George with the big-time throwdown there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Magic making a switch here. Magic leading by 19 points. Parker with it. Here's Durant. Money from the wing. And he has 28 points for the game.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. It's George on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 7.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
That one good for 2.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
It's the Nets now. Rondo scanning the floor. Bosh trying to free himself up. They get it back. Stolen by Marley. Fast break. Here come the Magic. KD with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Over to the wing. Right side Bosh. Back to Rondo. Pass to Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
Master teaching class going on out there on how to run an offense. What a beautiful thing it is to watch Rondo go to work.
Here's Durant. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And here are the Nets. Here's Redick. Outside Rondo. And they double up Rondo. On the wing, George. Down low. Looks for Bosh. Gets it to him. Just 4 to shoot. Rondo can't get it to go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's KD. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Rondo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dave DeBusschere.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Now, here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Thibault. Bosh grabs the miss. And here are the Nets. Redick with it. Covered by Johnson. Outside Rondo. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
A pass to DeBusschere. Stevenson outside. Going inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo. The Magic have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Outside, Redick. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Marley. Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Redick. And here's Stevenson for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here are the Magic now. And here is Johnson. Outside, Jones. Over George. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
It's stolen by Jones. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Johnson's got the ball. Right side, George. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And stolen by Thibault. Here's Parker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now, Parker still possesses exceptional speed. He really turns on the jets in transition for easy looks like that one.
Pass to DeRozan. With the fadeaway. And the shot goes down.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Here's Parker. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
They get the rebound. Here's Haywood. And slam dunk by Haywood.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Parker left side. And Orlando again with the bucket.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to DeRozan. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And stolen by Thibault. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Back to Stevenson. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to George. Knocked away. Here's Nowitzki. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction. Boy, sometimes there's just no stopping DeRozan. When he's determined to score, he's going to fight his way through contact.
Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
A nice shot by KD.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Parker. Pocket 6. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game